Hi, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to my podcast, Smashing Through with Rebecca Adams. I am so excited you're here on this episode. Topics include life, business, mindset, full of kick ass content and high energy. Enjoy the podcast, and remember, you too can smash through and keep going always. Adjustments are sometimes required, and that is true in all arenas in your life, whether life, business, work, relationships, everything. It's all about adjusting, it's all about tweaking, editing, and doing everything and deciding what works, what doesn't. Do you still want to stay on this path? Do you still want to be in this relationship? Do you still want to live where you live? Do you still want to be in the job that you're in? Do you still want to do this business? Do you still want to sell this particular product or service within your business? The list is endless, and you get to decide whether you tweak things, edit things, change things, adjust, move in a different direction. And you've just got to have faith within yourself that the how is going to work. Don't worry too much about that. But sometimes adjustments are required. Sometimes, we can't plan as much as we'd like, cross the T's, dot the I's, and sometimes life just happens, right? So it's a bit like, you've set a date for your wedding and then the heavens open and it rains. You know what? Guess what? Me, okay, I am all about adjustments. And it's like, yes, it's raining. I'm going to have the best photographs at my wedding. Get the wellies out, get the different colour umbrellas out. Let's have fun. You know what I mean? Let's kick the puddles, dance in the puddles, because you're not going to get that on a sunny wedding day, are you? You know what I mean? So it's all about making the best of the opportunities and the situations that you're in as well and adjusting a little bit. With that being said, that does not mean that you can't have a voice, you can't stand up for yourself, you can't kind of put your boundaries in place, and you can't speak up, put your hand up in a meeting or anything else. You may need to adjust your tone of voice sometimes, depending if you're speaking to a judge or someone in law or someone like that, or even a teacher. If you're at school and college and uni, you've got to treat them with respect, right? And also your parents. Can you remember, if you're the same age, round about my age or whatever, think about it, right? You'd look at your grandparent one way or say something and they would look at you. They wouldn't even need to breathe or utter a word, and you would be like quaking in your boots and running in the other direction. Or you get your full title, your name, your full title. You know what I mean? You do need to adjust at certain things. Growing up, my nan had a lovely friend, and we could only call her by her name, as in Mrs., and then her surname. There is no way on this earth that we were allowed to call her by her christening name, her forename, her first name, So it's like adjustments are required to who you're speaking to, what you're doing, who you are pitching your idea to, maybe. Maybe you need a bank loan, or you're going for a business, something to do at the bank with the business. Then obviously talking to it with your parents is going to be a different adjustment to speaking to the bank. Do you know what I mean? So adjustments are required in many, many different areas and different arenas in your life and business, work, relationships and everything. But you need to give yourself permission in order to allow it to flow, for it to flow and ease and be with grace and style, rather than putting all this pressure on yourself that it's only got to be one way or the highway. Many things change and you have to be flexible. So one thing that I know, and this is what I encourage my clients to do, and I'm also encouraging you, I have a planner and I put everything in pencil. Life, business, everything's in it, but it's all in pencil, because when I used to do it in pen way back when, clients would change dates or postpone, and I'd have to either use the whitewash, the Tipp-Ex, and Tipp-Ex it out, or put a sticker over it, because obviously things have changed and moved about, and it made my planner, and I've got OCD, so it made my planner look not like aesthetic, you know what I mean? So I was like, no, I'm not doing this. So I put everything in pencil, therefore I can rub it out, change it, adjust it, because things move about. I, may have something personal coming up that needs adjusting, as in my business moves over an extra day over to the right so that I can fit in the life thing. Maybe a dentist appointment or something needs changing. So always know that you can be flexible in things as well. You have choices, decisions to make. And it is all about knowing that life is all in flow. Life's what you make it. If you make it drama, then it's going to be drama. If you are flexible, in the flow, all of that, and you just go with it. You know what I mean? That does not mean that you sit back and kind of just, let everyone walk all over you and all of this. You do need to take action. You do need to step up. You do need to kick ass. You do need to smash through everything. You know what I mean? But adjustments are sometimes required, and to be flexible is wonderful, but also putting your boundaries in place, and some things you make non-negotiable. So it's up to you. You can identify what adjustments can be made, will be made, that you're okay to change, and then the other things are non-negotiable. So run forth with everything that I've said. See what thoughts come up for you on this podcast. See what emotions and feelings and questions that you've got for yourself as well, and just see how life can be much more flowy and much more better for you, with knowing that adjustments, life happens, things move about, and it really is amazing. You know what I mean? So enjoy, and I will see you on the next podcast.